Chapter 1, The Dilapidated Ruins. Kane, an intrepid writer-researcher of the supernatural, finds himself drawn to the enigmatic allure of such forsaken places. With each step towards the manor's entrance, he feels an inexplicable attraction, as if the very essence of the edifice yearns to be explored. As Kane approaches, the exterior of the manor appears as a testament to time's relentless passage. Vines ivy crawl up its weathered walls, embracing the structure in nature's reclaiming grasp. The windows, long bereft of glass, stare out like hollow eyes. The wooden door, aged worn, creaks with the weight of forgotten memories. Upon crossing the threshold, Kane is enveloped in an atmosphere thick with the dust of ages. The interior is a tableau frozen in time, where once elegant furniture now as silent witnesses to the passage of years. Faded portraits adorn the walls, their subjects gazing out with eyes that seem to follow Kay's every move, whispering tales of a bygone era. With each room explored, Kane feels the weight of history pressing down upon him, each crumbling brick-weathered floorboard a testament to the ephemeral nature of existence. Yet, amidst the decay, there is a strange beauty, a sense of quiet dignity that permeates the air. As Kane delves deeper into the heart of the manor, he cannot shake the feeling that he is on the precipice of a discovery that will change everything. With each moment spent in its hallowed halls, he finds himself further into the mystery of Raquel Manor, eager to uncover the secrets that lie hidden within its crumbling walls. Chapter 2, Whispers of the Ghost. As night fell, darkness enveloped Raquel Manor, casting dancing shadows under the moonlight. Unfazed by the darkness now shrouding the ancient estate, Kane, guided by an unseen force, ventured deeper into its depths, as if beckoned forth by something within. With each step, the floorboards groan beneath Kane's weight, protesting the intrusion of his presence into their silent domain. The air is thick with the scent of decay, mingling with the faint scent of old wood and dust. As Kane ascends the staircase to the upper floors, a soft whispering fills the air, echoing through the empty halls like a mournful lament. It is a sound both eerie and enticing, drawing Kane towards its source with a magnetic pull. Following the sound, Kane finds himself standing before a door, its surface weathered and worn with age. It is here, behind this barrier, that the whispers seem to emanate from, a siren call that promises secrets yet untold. With trembling hands, Kane reaches out to touch the door, feeling the cold metal of the handle beneath his fingers. Slowly, hesitantly, he pushes the door open, revealing a darkness that seems to swallow the feeble light of his lantern hole. As Kane steps into the room beyond, the whispers grow louder, swirling around him like a whirlwind of sound. It is as if the very walls themselves are speaking to him, their voices a cacophony of forgotten memories and lost souls. In the center of the room, Kane finds himself face to face with a mirror, its surface warped and tarnished with age. And within its depths, he sees not his own reflection, but the ghostly visage of a woman, her eyes filled with an otherworldly sadness. For a moment, Kane is frozen in place, unable to tear his gaze away from the spectral figure before him. And then, as suddenly as it had begun, the whispers fade away, leaving him alone in the darkness once more. But the memory of what he has seen remains, haunting him as he makes his way back to the safety of the main hall. And in that moment, Kane knows that he has stumbled upon something far more sinister than he could have ever imagined. Chapter 3, The Lost Diary. As dawn breaks over Raquel Manor, the first light of day filters through the broken windows, casting shadows across the dust-laden floors. Determined to uncover the truth behind the mysterious whispers, Kane resumes his exploration, his heart pounding with anticipation. Kane makes his way to the manor's library, room lined with towering shelves filled with books long forgotten. The scent of aged paper leather pervades the air, creating an atmosphere both somber and intriguing. Dust motes dance in the beams of sunlight, illuminating the room with a ghostly glow. Among the clutter of books scattered papers, Kane's eyes are drawn to a particular tome, its leather cover cracked worn with age. He gently lifts it from the shelf, feeling the weight of history in his. The cover bears the name Emma Raquel, inscribed in elegant, flowing script. With a sense of reverence, Kay opens the diary, its brittle pages crackling under his touch. The entries reveal the daily life of Emma Raquel, the last mistress of the manor. Her words paint a vivid picture of a once vibrant estate, filled with laughter, parties, the hum of everyday life. But as Kane delves deeper into the diary, the tone of Emma's writing changes. What was once a pleasant entry becomes fraught with fear and uncertainty. She writes about strange events, about her own moving shadow, about the arrival of a mysterious guest on a stormy night. Emma's description is haunting, and her fears are evident in the pages. The final entry in the diary is particularly chilling. Emma writes, "He has arrived. Our fate is sealed." The words are scrawled hastily, the ink smudged as if written in a state of panic. Kane's pulse quickens as he reads, realizing that this entry must hold the key to understanding the manor's dark history. Determined to piece together the puzzle, Kane carefully examines the diary for any additional clues. He notes references to hidden room secret passages, cryptic hints that suggest Emma knew about the manor's secrets than she was able to reveal. As Kane closes the diary, he feels a profound connection to Emma, her plight. Her story is no longer just a fragment of the past, it is a living, breathing mystery that deems to be solved. With renewed determination, Kane resolves to uncover the truth behind Emma's final, fearful words and to confront whatever dark forces still linger within Raquel Manor. Chapter 4, The Forbidden Experiment. As Kane continues his search at Raquel Manor, the end of Emma's diary is unsettling, with the final entry making him unwavering in his determination. He knew that whatever secrets were in the estate, they were deeply rooted in the forbidden experiments that Emma hinted at. Kane's exploration leads him to the basement, a place of cold, damp darkness that seems to repel the faint light of his lantern. The air grows heavier as he descends the creaking wooden stairs, and an overwhelming sense of dread settles over him. The basement is cluttered with old furniture, broken crates, and cobwebs that drape like curtains from the ceiling. In the corner of the basement, Kane discovers a heavy iron door with strange mysterious symbols carved into its surface. These marks match those described in Emma's diary, which she copied from an ancient magic book. Kane's fingers trace the carved lines, trying to figure out their purpose. Using the key he found hidden in the library, Kane unlocks the door and pushes it open with a groan. The room beyond is unlike any other in the manor. It is a laboratory, frozen in time, filled with archaic scientific equipment, vials of strange liquids, and yellowed pages covered in cryptic notes. The centerpiece of the room is a large, wooden table stained with dark patches that speak of past experiments. Around the room, shelves are lined with jars containing preserved specimens, their contents obscured by murky fluid. The walls are adorned with intricate diagrams and hand-drawn sketches of bizarre rituals and alchemical symbols. As Kane pores over Emma's notes scattered across the table, he uncovers the details of her experiments. Driven by grief and desperation, Emma had delved into forbidden realms of knowledge, attempting to communicate with the dead and harness supernatural forces. She sought to create a bridge between the living and the spirit world, hoping to reunite with a lost loved one. Emma's writings reveal her gradual descent into madness. She describes strange apparitions, voices that spoke in tongues, and the sensation of being watched. Her final experiments involved a ritual that required a human subject, a sacrifice that she believed would unlock the ultimate secrets of life and death. In a moment of clarity amidst the chaos of her writings, Emma admits her fear that she has gone too far. She writes of a dark presence that was summoned, a malevolent force that now haunts the manor. Her last entries are incoherent scribbles, fragments of a mind unraveling under the weight of guilt and terror. Kane realizes that Emma's forbidden experiment is the source of the manor's curse. Her actions had torn the veil between worlds, allowing dark entities to seep into the once peaceful estate. Determined to set things right, Kane decides to perform the ritual himself, hoping to reverse the damage and banish the malevolent force that Emma had unwittingly unleashed. Kane collects the necessary components described in Emma's notes to prepare for the ceremony. He arranged the symbols on the floor, lit candles at the prescribed points, and began to chant the ancient mantra. The air is filled with energy, and the temperature drops dramatically. As Kane continues the ritual, he feels a presence gathering around him, a cold, oppressive force that presses against his mind. Shadows writhe at the edges of his vision, and whispers fill the air, echoing Emma's desperate pleas and anguished cries. With a final, determined effort, Kane completes the ritual, channeling his will into the words of power. The room erupts in a blinding light, and the oppressive force screams in rage before dissipating into nothingness. Exhausted and shaken, Kane collapses to the floor. The air in the room feels lighter, the malevolent presence banished. He knows that Emma's spirit, along with the other restless souls, can finally find peace. But the weight of what he has discovered and the knowledge of the forbidden experiment will haunt him forever. Raquel Manor stands silent once more, a monument to the dangers of forbidden knowledge and the price of tampering with the unknown. As Kane leaves the manor, he carries with him a deeper understanding of the thin line between life and death, and the eternal consequences of crossing it. Chapter 5, Conversations in the Dark. Night descends once upon Raquel Manor, shrouding it in a cloak of impenetrable darkness. The oppressive silence is broken only by the soft rustling of leaves outside, the distant hoot of an owl. Inside the manor, Kane prepares himself for one final confrontation. Though he has banished the malevolent force, he knows that Emma's spirit still lingers, waiting for her story to be fully told. Kane returns to the room where he first encountered the whispers, now armed with a deeper understanding of Emma's plight, a resolve to help her find peace. The room is eerily silent, the air heavy with anticipation. He lights a few clues, their flickering flames casting long, wavering shadows across the walls. Kane sits in the center of the room, the diary open on his lap, begins to speak aloud. He recounts the discoveries he has made, the forbidden experiments, the malevolent entity he has banished. His voice echoes slightly, a comforting sound in the otherwise oppressive silence. As Kane speaks, the temperature in the room drops noticeably. The flames flicker wildly, stabilizing, a faint whisper begins to fill the air once. Kane continues, his tone gentle, soothing, encouraging Emma to come forward. Suddenly, the air grows thick with energy, a translucent figure begins to materialize him. It is Emma, her form shimmering ghostly, her eyes filled with a profound sadness, a glimmer of hope. Kane feels a shiver run down his spine but remains calm, knowing this moment is crucial. Emma, Kane says softly, I understudy pain, the desperation that drove you to those experiments. But your spirit can no longer be trapped in this place. Deserve peace. Emma's ghostly figure hovers silently, her eyes locked onto Kane. She begins to speak, her voice a soft, mournful echo that fills the room. I was so blinded by my grief, she says, that I couldn't see the darkness I was unleashing. I only wanted to bring him back. Kane nods, his heart aching for her. I know. but your actions had consequences that you couldn't foresee. The malevolent force has been banished, but you must let go of this world to find peace. Have to forgive yourself. Tears well up in Emma's spectral eyes. She looks around the room, as if seeing it for the first time. I've been trapped here for so long, she whispers. How do I move on? Cain takes a deep breath, feeling the weight of his words. Need to forgive yourself, let go of the past. Need to trust that those you loved are waiting for you on the other side. It's time to rest, Emma. With that, Emma's spirit starts to dissolve, the shimmering light that made up her form dissipating into the air. The room grows warmer, the oppressive feeling lifts, replaced by a serene calm. The clues flame steady, casting a gentle glow. Cain sits in silence for a moment, reflecting on the encounter. He feels a sense of relief, fulfillment, knowing that he has helped Emma find peace. As he rises to leave the room, he takes one last look around, feeling a profound connection to the manor, its history. Raquel Manor, once a place of darkness, despair, now feels lighter, as if the weight of its haunted past has been lifted. Cain knows that his journey is far from over, but he takes solace in the knowledge that he has made a difference here. As Cain steps out into the night, the stars shining brightly above, he feels a renewed sense of purpose. He will continue to seek out the mysteries of the supernatural, not just to uncover their secrets but to bring peace to those trapped between worlds. And with each step, he carries with him the lessons learned at Raquel Manor, a testament to the enduring power of compassion, understanding. The end of the story. Cain left Raquel Manor with Emma's diary and his own notes. He will continue his journey, find more secrets hidden in the corners of the world, and record these stories to share with others.